You can't replace 515 in Des Moines.
Been to festivals all over the country, but this 515 has a special spot in my heart. It always will be.
Well, the EDM scene here is growing exponentially.
What's up, y'all? This is Prion Joni of the iParty crew. We just got inside 515 Alive 2012, the 10th anniversary. It's gonna be bigger, better than ever before. So let's go take a look. I'm right here with the two OG DJs of Des Moines who've been here longer than everybody else. Right here is Jimmy Jim and DJ DMS. You guys have been in 515 Alive, involved with the scene in Des Moines. How did it grow to get to where it's at right now?
Lots of people like you, PJ, out promoting this thing. I mean, the first year we did this 10 years ago, you know, it was hardly anything. Every year it's growing and growing and growing, a bigger thing. Mr. Goldman taking over, doing good stuff. People in Des Moines coming on board, it's all good.
Cool.
Actually, you guys keep us going, you know, it's what it is. The EDM scene keeps progressing, so we gotta keep it going. That's all we can do.
Hey, but it was you guys paving the way, though.
Well, a lot of good dance music over the years, so it helped progress to this.
Yep, for sure.
35 years, PJ, how old are you?
I'm 29. I'm right here with Des Moines' biggest partier, rager, Mr. Don Leonetti, aka John Leonetti. It's his first gig, he's only 4 months in, and this is his first 515 Alive, you know, new DJ, getting into the scene, but always supportive of the scene. So I want to ask you, how was your first set?
It was the best 30 minutes of my entire life.
It's Friday night, I feel alright. The party's here on the west side.
And the most epic feeling you could ever imagine. It was amazing.
Even compared to sex?
It's very comparable to sex. Sex is number one, of course, but that was number two by far. Great feeling, man. I'll tell you what. Nothing beats that. I've been to festivals all over the country, but this 515 has a special spot in my heart. It always will be. I love it. It's great.
Well, what can we see from DJ Don Leonetti in the next couple of years?
DJ Don Leonetti, he might disappear for a little while, and I might reinvent myself once again. And I'll pop up randomly. You'll see me. You'll find me.
All right, cool.
Follow the rage.
All right, we're right here with E.T. It is his last gig in Des Moines, and he's still playing on turntables. I'm not seeing a lot of turntables out there.
Well, you know, I got a new Eckler mixer, which I do mini map. So I do mini map on channels 3 and 4. but there's so much more with a turntable and the art of using a turntable that you cannot do with a MIDI controller. Talking about tempo bending, taking doubles to tracks, stuff like that. And that's just, I thought for 515 Alive this year, it might be nice for all the young people who are just used to seeing the buttons getting pushed to actually see what can happen when you can rock a set of decks.
That's good, that's good. And we all know that, some of us know that he's moving to Portland,
Oregon.
Yep, stutter.
Stutter.
But what is it about Des Moines that you learned that you're going to take to Portland?
I can tell you this, I'm an older dude, I come from the old school, but I still work with the new school, and being in Des Moines, I've learned a lot of things actually. This is a great place to get yourself kind of grounded and meet people who are really real about the music.
What about the EDM scene?
Well, the EDM scene here is growing exponentially. With all the young people coming in, you know, for instance, I'm going to say this, it's going to come out on video and it's going to sound bad. Scott Richmond from Satellite Records got on all of us the other day for dogging on dubstep. And you know what? He had a good point. He said, you know what? If it gets a younger crowd in and they start with dubstep, great. But true. What happens when they come in and they get into dubstep and then they find progressive and they find techno and they find breaks and they find all this other music? You know what I mean? It's a good outlet for people to come in. And like with the younger scene here, I mean, I've just seen so many young kids here who started strictly with dubstep in Des Moines, and they're just in it for all types of music. And Des Moines just has a lot of heart. And as long as it keeps growing at a good growth rate where there's education to letting people understand, like, these are why we do these parties, have respect for these parties, have respect for the people. There's so much hard work. Brad Goldman, all these people put in a ton of work year-round to get these things to happen. And those who come to the party, they just have no idea the amount of hard work that goes into it. And it's really, you know, at the end, it's just for the satisfaction. It's not like we're making a shit ton of money here. Pardon my language.
Or none.
Or none. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, good luck in Portland.
Thank you.
I'm right here with the organizer, the head organizer of 515 Alive, Mr. Brad Goldman. He put this thing together for the past 2 years and has been involved with 515 Alive for, since when?
Really since the beginning, I think maybe second year.
Okay, that was, what year was that, like 2003?
Yeah, I guess about 2003. I got back into town from Miami in 2002, so maybe shortly after that. Yeah.
Cool. And you've always talked about with me, like, expanding the vision and representing EDM correctly. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just an EDM lover first, and that's why I do this festival. I do it because it gives me a fun chance to DJ on a big stage, and gives other guys a chance to DJ on a big stage, and I think it kind of grew from something that was popular, and I think mostly in Des Moines it was because it's a big outdoor event that people liked, and it just so happened that we kind of snuck EDM into it and got people excited about it and got people into it. So to me, it's a great avenue to do something fun for people that love EDM, but also bring new people in to expose them to the music that we love.
And it's the 10th year anniversary. Like, what's different about tonight, that sets it off compared to the other previous ones?
I don't know, that's hard. I mean, I wanted to make a really big deal about the fact that it was 10th anniversary, but I think it's business as usual, you know? Every year, this is one of those kind of festivals that it's just not a good festival if you come and it's the same thing every time. So the biggest focus that we do is try to figure out how do we design the stages differently, different lights, so every time you come to 515 Alive, you feel like it's this really different experience every time. So, you know, I don't know, I think we put so much emphasis on that and trying to figure out what to do with stages and how to design them and where to put them and all that stuff. I may have lost a little bit about, you know, that it was the 10th year, but it's important. It's been sustainable. I think the media picked up on it a lot again this year. It was like for a while there they dropped off and it kind of went underground, which is cool. And I don't go after the media to try to promote it. It was kind of cool that they came to us this year and said, hey, this is the 10th year, this is kind of a big deal. So that was really nice. Hey, I appreciate everybody that comes and supports and DJs and brings lights and all that stuff. I mean, no question. I get a lot of the credit, which you know is great and all, but there's a lot of people that really deserve credit for getting this thing put together, because I surely couldn't do this myself.
Awesome. You're a humble guy, man. Cool.
I'm still trying to get over the fact you called me Mister.
Did I? I didn't even realize it.
Nah, just kidding.
Mr. Brad Goldman.
Yeah,